Morning everybody, how you guys doing today? Hope you're all having a good one. What are we looking at here? Well, 1160 Heston Haybine, broken guard, bent guards, broken guard, bent guards, lots of bent guards, a couple more broken guards farther down at the other end, and I believe that where the guards bolt, the table is just slightly bent in spots. So I bought a chunk of 1.5 inch by quarter flat bar steel. I'm going to use that. I'm going to take all the fucking guards off, and we're going to use that as a straight edge, and we're going to find out if this sucker is bent or not, and go from there. But I believe it is bent just a little bit. So got my handy dandy little tool. And this guy that CP got me for Christmas, and I've never really specifically, she got it for me for working in the field because it's a little smaller, more compact. Just like that. Oh yeah. So we're going to work at pulling these guards off, and I should move the knife, and checking it out. That bolt is kind of stuck in there. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. I'm getting a look like, lift it up already. Oh, the old Ford. There's a reason why you don't drive a Ford, and that reason is they might be a good towing capacity vehicle or truck, but one thing they are not, the payload. I don't care what the sticker says, I don't care what the door frame says, I don't care what the dealer says. I've got 22 16-inch by 24-inch patio blocks or sidewalk blocks here. I can't see shit. Anyways, yeah, they're chunky. I'm not going to deny it. But that sun's right in our eyeballs. I can't see shite. But I've had half ton, I've had 3/4 ton, and I've had 1 ton dualies, and they're all the same. These 22 blocks made that thing sink by, what do you figure? They're light, they're not super heavy blocks, but it made that truck sink by like friggin' 8 inches. She was damn near, the wheel wells were almost on the tires. So I don't know what our total weight really is. I don't know, they might be 30 pounds each block. So yeah. Anyway, the whole idea of these guys, and you can see the colors in them. CP wants sidewalk, so to speak, that comes from the steps. You'll come out about 6 feet and then come across this way to the driveway area with all of these guys, and then incorporated our crushed rock that we got here. Incorporate that crushed rock all into this area, so it's kind of the same. So yeah, we got to get the crushed rock yet, but that's stage one right there. Yay! Fun, right? Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta put him away, so we'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, so what CP was saying, how they're really light, she was kind of saying, basically what she was getting at was they're light in color. She's not sure if she likes them now that we brought them home, but everything looks different at the store. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening, 7:30. We've been in the city since damn near 11 o'clock this morning, running around grabbing this and grabbing that and so on and so forth. BP war is you guys can make that out. QDM, quick dick McDick cap, trucker snapback cap. So yeah, we're in the city all day. So how much we're gonna do here this evening, if anything, I don't know. We might just take it easy. We did have a light shower here this afternoon while we were gone. Not much, but a little bit. So yeah, fun. Oh, sorry guys, fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, I guess we're gonna pretend to be kind of like landscapers today. I'll show you what I did so far. Not much. I did lots. I did a shitload. I had to take the friggin' fork off of the tractor, put the big bucket on the tractor. I had to hand shovel the bucket right full of gravel.
You are such a liar. He's lying.
And then I had to bring it over, dump it in here, level it all up. Oh wait, I guess I didn't I shoveled it in there, but I used the tractor power to shovel it in there. And then I sprinkle with the loader and back drag to try and level this out somewhat, because CP didn't do a good job of leveling the dirt prior.
You have a hump here.
I have a hump right here, yeah.
No, it's like downgraded.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to add sand in under your stones. I told CP if we do the stones today, I can help her, but after today, it's not going to happen. She's got her working clothes on. And with her with a fucked up back, fucked up neck, osteoporosis, blah, 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 and me with a torn up shoulder and now a torn up hamstring, we're going to make one hell of a team. So we're going to work at getting these guys in place and somewhat leveled. Try and do the best we can for leveling and go from there. I'll bring you back a little bit later. Alrighty guys, well, we've encountered a problem. It's not a real major problem, but it is fairly major. But I'll show you this stuff first. Now all of these stones are sitting on this sandy gravel, and as it rains, they're gonna settle, and they're gonna be, then they'll level out a little better on their own even. I've seen that happen in the past. But we can't finish our project. Why? The bottom 5 stones are all fucked. We get to the bottom, this pallet had 22 stones on it. And we get to the bottom, well, give me that.
They're all cracked.
This one here, it's chipped over there. There's a big chip out of that one. And then all these other ones, see that? That one's cracked.
Some are cracked on the bottom.
That one's got a crack that goes all the way through it. This one's cracked. See this right here? And the next one, it's got a hairline crack going through it too. And that is right where the forklift picks these pallets up. And those 5 are all damaged. So they gotta go back. So it's another trip to the city for 5 friggin' bricks. Well, that's what we need. Because we want to get out to, well.
So all we need is 5?
Yeah. Because we basically want to come with that white stone, in line with that white stone, puts us basically here. So, yeah, this kind of sucks. But, and then the whole idea, I got to fix my border on this side of our crushed rock sidewalk. Cut that board right there on the end of that planter, cut that board out, and then we're going to put all crushed 3/4 inch, that's what this stuff is. We'll run with 3/4 inch crushed rock all through that area. Hey?
I have to move those stones closer together.
You're going to move those bastards? Yeah. Well, they're not exactly spaced 110% and just perfect,
no,
but
yeah.
These ones over the years, like these are chipped. And you can see that they're chipped. Chipped. But that's from me driving on them with the skid steer pushing snow or the tractor. So yeah, that's why they got chipped up. But the rest of these all stayed pretty friggin' good. These round guys. So I'm happy with the way they turned out. But I don't want to have a bunch of chips, or better yet, split in half. I can't have them splitting in half like that. So, yeah, I guess we're off to the city again. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, guys. Well, we got back and we brought 5 new stones.
They're really different.
But as you can see, they are off in color just a bit. I don't know. Is it because these were never exposed really to the air or anything? It's the same product number, it's the same code, but maybe they just need to be sun exposure. I don't know. Like the other ones, they were on the pallet, but they were not covered because roughly half the pallet was used up and gone. But I don't know. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is pull this pipe this way, and that'll hold our gravel, and when we get our crushed rock, it'll help hold our crushed rock. I'll bring that pipe to, I don't know, just past the edge of the stone by about 16 inches or so. What do you think? Pull that pipe this way to hold that so it doesn't erode out?
No, because people would trip on it.
Not the pipe, it's round.
When the gravel comes, we'll dig the dirt out and put gravel.
Yeah, well, the gravel will erode out, just like it did over here. You got one corner that's low. It's slightly high in the middle. Got to lift the one corner.
To the same color.
I hope so too. But all in all, it looks pretty good. So what's CP and her world of wisdom thinking? Well, she's got this grout sand, and she's thinking she's gonna work that grout sand into the cracks.
I don't know.
You know what you need.
A sponge.
Hey?
What?
that friggin' trowel thing that we bought yesterday for the body bondo.
We'll go get it. It's in the truck.
Okay. I don't think she should do that because the water will wash into those cracks better without it. But if that's what she wants to do, that's what she can do. Anywho, so that's one project done for the day. Kinda, sorta. Still got to move the sandy gravel around a little bit more, and then get the crushed rock. We have yet to get the crushed rock. We don't have that. So the project is not done by a long shot, but it's one stage closer. Later. Alrighty guys, well, now that CP sidewalk for now is done until we get our crushed rock, I guess I'll go back to work on this stuff. Of getting these guards off and trying to figure out where my table is high and where my table is low and so on and so forth, right? So right there you can see where there's a couple of brand new sickles. The table looks a little bit bent high right there. So we'll see if there's any other bad spots, but there's a couple of bad bent ones. There's no reason why the table should be bent downward. Because as you're gliding along, if you hit a rock and it's a bad enough bastard that's going to cause you to bend your table, it's going to want to bend it up, not down. That's my theory anyway, so let's get after it. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, there's an arrow that points down, another one right there that points down, one way over there that points up. I never thought it possible, but it is. Where the arrow is down, that means it's bent down, and you can physically see it, visually see it, without having put straight edge on it. See, you can see it's kind of down at those two bolts right there, where each arrow is. Reasoning being, I'm assuming, because on this particular machine, well, both of our machines, there's a skid shoe that goes from right that edge right there all the way across I'm missing the hanger bolt on the end right there. That sucker's about 10 feet long. One big long mother, well, I guess there's actually like 3 pieces. 2 that are roughly 4 feet. The middle one is 2 feet. So from there to there, that's about 2 feet, and then another 4 feet. So the skid shoe must have caught the stone, and where it pulled hard is where it pulled down. So I'm going to try straightening that out by, I got a chain in the table, 20 ton. It's an air over hydraulic, but I'm not going to put the air to it right now, I don't think. I think I'll just hold off and try doing it by hand, because I do have a hand pumper on this fucker. Kind of like a so. And either I'm going to break a bolt, or I'm going to get the table somewhat straightened out. One or the other. It's pulling hard on that bolt. You can see she's pulling on both of those. Something's gonna snap. I can just feel it. Well, we brought it a lot straighter if it would stay. Generally what happens is you got to get it past straight because it'll spring down a little. And if you could hear that banging, that would be our son Dylan. Using a shotgun on gophers. She could go up a little more. Something's giving. Something's giving. Those are not grade 8 bolts, guys. Okay. I'm going to release pressure, see if we gained anything. Holy. Well, it's still bent down a little bit, but not as bad as it was. I don't know if I really gained a hell of a lot, but I would have gained a little. Some bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna work at this a little bit more until something breaks and I kill myself. And if that doesn't happen, I'll bring you guys back when we get her done and we start putting guards back on. Talk to you then. Alrighty guys, so in this bucket we have all the bolts for all the guards that are a little rusty. I'm not replacing all the friggin' nuts and bolts, so I poured a little bit of hydraulic brake oil and gave them a hell of a good spray. Used half a can of fluid film. I'm gonna leave them sit overnight. Come on, dog. I broke one chain trying to straighten the table, and I didn't get her 100%, but she's better than she was, I'll say that much. So I'm gonna work at, well, we'll let that straight, those bolt nuts and bolts soak overnight, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll start installing the guards tomorrow morning if it's not too wet. It's supposed to thunderstorm. There's actually a severe thunderstorm watch on right now. So I hate to tell you this, Piper Doug, but get ready, because there's another one heading your way. If it is super wet tomorrow, then I'll leave this job until the ground dries a little bit, and we'll tackle a different job. There's lots of jobs right now that need to get done. Like, I could grease him up, which would be fine tomorrow, even if it is a little wet. I just don't want to be crawling on my hands and knees on the ground installing all those guards again. The other machine needs to be completely serviced. The balers need to be gone over. The big baler actually has a flat goddamn tire on it. So yeah, there's all kinds of work, but for today, with my leg the way it is, it's 6 o'clock right now, or just after. I'm gonna say to hell with it. I'm gonna go ice my fucking leg because it's sore. and we'll see how much rain we get. I got a rain gauge that I actually like by fluke. We were in crappy tire, and that's the new rain gauge. So if you just have this piece out to the very top, overflowing is 1.5 inches, but then there's this piece which goes all the way up to 5 inches. So I like that idea. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you don't want to give me a thumbs up, then give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Leave your comments. I try to reply to everybody, and if I don't get to you, I apologize. And fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch you all later.